Hi, my name is Valerie Novriyadi. My grade is Social Study 10th grade. Today I will tell you about story. The title of my story is The Legend of Lake Toba. The story from North Sumatra. In a valley of Sumatra, there lived a farmer named Toba. He was a diligent farmer, but unfortunately, his harvest was not always beautiful, bountiful, and he often went hungry. Because of his hunger, Toba went fishing in the river. He waited a long time and became desperate. When Toba just went to go home, suddenly something tugged on his fishing line. Toba was excited and started reeling his fishing line. "Wow, that's a big fish," said Toba. Sure enough, at the end of the line was a large gold scaly fish. "I will eat well today," said Toba, the while crying firewood behind the house. He lit the But when Toba went to the lake to take a fish, he was surprised. The fish and vanished inside. There were spices of gold inside the basin. "Where's my fish? And whose gold is this?" Then when Toba opened the door of his room, he was surprised. There was a tall woman combing long hair in front of the mirror. "This woman is so beautiful." "Hey, who are you?" asked Toba. The woman turned around and Toba was fascinated. Toba had never seen a woman as beautiful as her. "I am the resurrection of the fish you caught earlier. The gold coins were my six." Toba was confused. The woman smiled. "I am crushed by the goals to be a fish, but thanks to you, the cruise has gone on. Let's go to the kitchen. I'll make to you food. You must be hungry." Toba followed her to the kitchen. The woman immediately prepared food for Toba. Toba was amazed at the woman's brilliance in the kitchen. He said to himself, "If only she wants to be my wife." Unfortunately, the woman could read Toba's mind. "I want to be your wife, but I have one condition," said the woman. After finishing his food, Toba was shocked to hear what she said. "Just say it. What's the condition?" "If we get married later, never bring up my origins as a fish. I will not be the only one who suffer the consequences if you break this agreement." Toba agreed. For him, it was an easy condition. Toba and the woman finally married. Toba was working so hard to fulfill their daily needs. Then his wife became pregnant. Toba was pleased. He couldn't wait for the birth of his child. Not long after, the boy was born. The Toba named him Samosir. Samosir grew into a naughty, lazy child. The did was play around. Toba tried to be patient with Samosir's behavior. Whenever Toba worked in the field, Samosir didn't want to deliver the food his wife cooked for him. In the In the end, it was Toba's wife who delivered the food to Toba. My wife, you cannot spoil Samosir forever. If the continues to be spoiled, it will harder to control him. Toba's wife smiled and said, "Be patient, my husband. One day, Samosir will change. You've been patient enough with him, my wife." But my patience also has a limit. One day, Toba's wife persuaded Samosir to take food to the fields for Toba. At first, Samosir refused, but his mother continued to convince him. Finally, Samosir agreed. "All right, Mom, I will deliver this food to Father." But on his way, Samosir played with his friends. Instead, after playing, Samosir felt hungry. "Oh, I am starving. I will eat this food." Hehehehe. Samosir then ate the food that was supposed to be for his father, and left him only a little. In the fields, Toba couldn't wait any longer. He was starving, moreover. He did not have time to have breakfast, because a lot of work needed to be done that day. In the distance, Samosir came running. "Where have you been, Samosir? Daddy has been waiting for you a long time." Samosir didn't answer and immediately gave him the food. Toba was surprised to find only the little. "Hey, Samosir, have you eaten Daddy's food? Your behavior is out of line, you little fish. Come here." Toba was angry at Samosir. Without realizing he had spoken of the reaction, his wife has previously warned him of Toba hit Samosir until they cried loudly. Samosir then ran to the house. Mother, hoo. At home, Samosir told everything to his mother. "Mother, Father said I am the child of a fish." Is this true, Mom?" Toba felt sad because Toba had brought up her origins. Then she told Samosir to run up the hill. "Samosir, quick, run up to the hill soon, before the flood came." "Okay, Mom." Samosir obeyed her. Immediately, the sky was dark, and lightning struck. A flood prepared from the river. My wife suddenly jumped towards the tide and became a fish again. Toba, who was working in the fields, was shocked to see the flood coming towards him. "What's this water? Why is this happening? Didn't Toba drive and sank to the flood? Soon, the surf flooded the entire valley and left only the top of the hill, the middle where Samosir was hidden. The flood had crossed a lake, and Samosir became an island. That's why the lake is named Lake Toba, and the island in the middle is called Samosir. It is my story today. Thank you very much for your attention.